You guys, this is hands down the most beautiful bike ride I have ever been on. Look at these views. Gorgeous.
We are in Glacier National Park here in Montana. This is our first time ever being to this park, and it is early in the season. It's only June 2nd. The Going to the Sun Road is not even fully open yet from west to east or east to west. Right now we're on the western side. We plan to bike it, or bike as much as we can. We did just come to the Apgar Visitor Center, and we're told that it's better to drive up to Avalanche, which is a few miles up, and then start from there. It's a little more scenic. You get a few thousand feet of elevation gain, and there's no cars allowed on the road from Avalanche to approximately the loop where the road is open for cyclists. So we're gonna go check it out. If the road's not bad, we might come back and bike the whole thing to get a few extra miles. So we're just gonna see what it looks like. We're eventually gonna make it to biking, but we keep stopping. Can't help ourselves from stopping. So, I mean, this is why you can just hear the water raging from the car. Okay, so that was McDonald Falls, and hopefully there's some kind of trail we can do later to check those out more. Pretty spectacular.
There's something over there.
That's the bench I was saying down there. And we're gonna continue on our way. She wore her safe colors, so everyone can spot her. Okay, our ride has officially started. So we drove all the way, well, we went past Lake McDonald, saw some waterfalls, and then thought it's just too beautiful to drive all the way to Avalanche and only bike 8 miles up the road. So we decided to go back, set up our bikes, and now, a little winded because I'm on a hill, but we're gonna bike a little further today. So we're starting from Lake McDonald. Lake McDonald Lodge? Lake McDonald Lodge.
So we are on Going to the Sun Road today. It's been kind of a process this morning. We stopped at Apgar Village. The lady's like, you probably don't want to ride from here. Like, it's not that scenic. Maybe go to Avalanche. So we're driving to Avalanche and we see a guy on a bike, and we rolled down and we're like, hey, where'd you ride from? He's like, I rode from Apgar. So we're like, what the heck? And we were driving by seeing all these views, so we decided to turn around, go back to Lake McDonald, park there, and then start a ride. Lake McDonald, right?
Lake McDonald Lodge, Village,
Lake McDonald,
something.
yeah. Because this is gorgeous. The lady's like, oh, not that scenic, but for us, this is beautiful.
And we're not even at the good part yet.
No, I don't even think we're a mile in. We just started and we're already like stopping to take photos.
Okay, we officially just passed Avalanche, and now we are in the section where no cars are currently allowed. We got the roads to ourselves.
I can bike next to you.
You can bike next to me. Only cyclists and hikers.
I have a problem of staying, what's it called? In line, single file.
Well, we've seen a bit of bear poop so far. Fortunately, no bears. Hopefully we don't see any, unless from a great distance. But the views are blowing us away. I mean, every single turn, it's like, oh, here's another great view of a river or snow-capped mountain. So it's been spectacular, and a fair amount of people are out here. But you get a lot of moments like this where it feels like you're the only one biking. Okay, so it's about 12:45. We have been stopped, unfortunately, about a couple miles past Avalanche for like the last 45 minutes. There was literally, well, not an avalanche, I guess a rock slide, but it got cleared and we're back on the trail.
Turn it up a notch. We made it to the loop. This is supposedly where the trail ends. Snow is covering the rest of the way, but it's been a great ride so far. We're gonna go see how much further we can go. And then I'm just excited for the downhill, because the views look just as good. Here we go.
Bunch of champions. I did have a sandwich already. We're as far as we can go. It's called the Loop. I'm pretty sure because we just did like this loop in the road. But I think we've covered 13 miles. I think the next 13 will be 90% downhill, so it should be a piece of cake. It was a little tiring. Killing this shit. I'm a little tired though. I'm excited to go down. So we're on the downhill now. We have just turn after turn of amazing views. I haven't had to pedal now in probably a mile, just cruising. But the only thing I wish of this whole ride was that the road was open further. It's spectacular.
So there was a little thing that came on here that said error with an exclamation mark and told me to check the app, but I can't connect to the app because I have no service out here. And Tyler is nowhere to be found, so.
Carrie should be rolling up here any minute.
I turned it off, turn it back on. The warning is gone, so we're hoping all is good.
Pretty scenic. Covers that feet.
So we're stopping to take a little bit of a break. I need some caffeine and Tyler needed some cheese, but these views are absolutely insane. Like, this place is just beyond what I was expecting. It's gorgeous. If you have a national park list, if there's any national park that you're gonna visit, let it be Glacier and do going to the Sun Road on a bike. It's totally worth it.
We made it back to Avalanche. Wind has picked up a little bit. Oh, I'm not doing that again. The wind has picked up, so it's a little bit of a headwind. We're about to go and eat some food and then finish the trek back to the car.
We just finished eating a snack. We're gonna pack up and head back. We have about 4 miles left to Lake McDonald, and then we'll pack up the bikes and head back to our cabin.
And the only downside to our last 4 miles, like we said, was that we will now be back on the road where cars are allowed. Hopefully stay safe and get back. We made it back. Lake McDonald Lodge. Whew. Check out this sweet ride up ahead. Badass. Black Beauty, we made it.
Let's put our distance. 28 miles. Probably, this watch is a little off, so I'm gonna say like 29. Time to disassemble. So we've just finished biking 28 miles on going to the Sun Road. We started at Lake McDonald It was pretty cloudy when we first started, but as you can tell, the sun has come out and it turned out to be such a beautiful day. It's probably in the 60s right now. So now we're just gonna pack up our stuff and head back to our cabin, which is a short, like 15-minute drive. But today, 28 miles, and it took us 5.5 hours because we stopped so many times to like take pictures and videos. It was literally just like the perfect day. Day 1, Glacier National Park was a success. My new favorite national park. Today was absolutely beautiful.
All right, let's go change out of our shorts.
Glacier National Park Day 1. It was a great day. We biked going to the Sun Road today. I think we did 28 miles in total, but it was not open all the way, which kind of sucks. Spencer stayed home. But it took us like 6 hours to do that many miles because we stopped so much because the views were beautiful. So, but there was people, regular bikes, some of them walking their bikes up. The most beautiful bike ride I have ever been on. So I would definitely recommend trying to come find the sweet spot from when the road's plowed and cars aren't allowed and you can bike it or walk it. It is totally worth it.